Hello, I'm Kinko Sequoia and I'm author of the book The Tree Mystic. Today is another section in creating a spiritual home. It's called Stages of Prayer and it's about creating space in your house that's conducive to prayer. It's useful to point out that Solly the Tree Mystic is not religious and neither of most of the volunteers. It goes as follows. Despite the fact that none of the group were particularly religious, the idea of a spiritual home with many sacred rooms gave them comfort. They were all keen to hear more on the subject. We should create spaces that purify our inner temples, spaces that make it easy to forgive, to pray, to unburden and be loving towards ourselves. Bruno's eyes looked up and to the left. I don't think that I have ever said a prayer as an adult. I am not sure that I know where to start. Start by creating a space in your home where you can pray and get to know yourself. This can create a spark of divinity within you. Your prayers build a bridge towards God. They awaken your spiritual side. Prayer is part of faith, and faith is something that you build in stages, gradually. In the beginning, start gently. Know that just kneeling down or putting your hands together will soften your shoulders. Also be aware that in the early stages of prayer, many of us feel unworthy or unloved or without the expectation of a better future. If you feel like this, do not pray for yourself, just pray for God Himself. If you are unsure why you should pray for God, think of it as merely thanksgiving for the gift of life and all the beautiful things in the world. Prayer is humbling and it is an act of self-love. It will take you towards your higher self as a universal soul. Prayer will just not help you feel closer to God. It will help you feel that you belong in this world. We will complement our prayer and meditation. First, we will meditate on our small issues, and then we will progress to the big questions like, who am I? What is my purpose? In the beginning, we will pray by ourselves, and later we will link our prayers with others and pray for the whole. That's all on that little section. There's more on prayer, and the next section on the spiritual home talks about how we can create a little shrine, again as a corner of focus, to make prayer easier, to unburden us and as I said, to soften our shoulders. Thank you for listening and watching. You can buy the book if you're interested with all this information in. It's available at Amazon, The Tree Mystic, or at thetreemystic.com. Thank you. Goodbye.